Hello, my strong family. I'm in the kitchen, the big kitchen. Anyways, I've been thinking a lot. Here comes Belle. She wants to say hello, but she can't get on the counter because she knows better. I've been thinking of each and every one of you. I hope, I pray you all are safe. I know parts of Florida got hit pretty hard. Georgia, Tennessee. We got so lucky. It's just like it either jumped over us or curved over us. So lucky, especially at Dad's house, because I don't know if my newer subscribers have watched my older videos, just videos of me going to Dad's. He's got trees everywhere. And they're all hanging all over his new roof. And I wanted him to stay here, but probably none of us would have slept because hubby sleeps in the living room on his recliner, which means Dad would have to sleep on the couch, and Dad snores very loud. I mean, very loud. And then we'd be fighting to get in the bathroom because Dad goes to the bathroom at least every half hour, if not more. So he's like, no, I'll be fine. And thank God he was fine. So I'm getting ready to take, this is my horse pill that I get to take when my stomach acts up. It's no, it's not creatine. Creatate. Anyways, it's an extra strength Tums. Now, normally, hubby suggested that I don't drink it out of the straw, that I drink it like this. But still, as soon as it hits my mouth, it just kind of melts and it's not very good. So, salute. Hopefully, it worked this time. Sometimes it doesn't work. So why are you in the kitchen, Michele? Well, for a couple of reasons. Number one, I've had these hard-boiled eggs. Oh God, here goes the throat. Hard-boiled eggs. Hubby eats 3 hard-boiled eggs every morning. And that's how he gained, with a bagel and cream cheese. And that's how he started putting on weight, because he probably put on a good 20 pounds. Plus, he's still working out. In fact, he said even the doctor, his kidney doctor, there's another name for it, but it's kidney doctor. Let's just go with kidney doctor. Said, wow, Rob, I can't believe how good you look compared to how you came in, which was, I mean, he's been on dialysis for over 10 years. But anyways, he's been getting really good compliments. I was like, oh. So the nurses are flirting with you. He says, yeah, they flirt with me all the time. Yeah, I'm sure you flirt with them too. So that's done. Oh, no, it's not done. I gotta take my eggs out of the water. So I'm sure you don't want to see me do that, right? And then I decided, what am I going to have for lunch? Because not only my stomach has calmed down, but now it's going down here, if you know what I mean. I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's another. Anyways, we're thinking positive today. Positive vibes, positive thoughts. I started meditating. I only did it once, but I'm going to do it this morning too. I got it written down in the living room, because after this little snippet, we'll go in the living room. But I just wanted to say good morning. Today is Saturday, the 28th. Saturday, September 28th. I looked over there because there's the calendar. And on my Fitbit, This is a very old Fitbit. It just says Saturday the 28th. It doesn't give you the month. Probably a lot of people know what month it is, but Michelle's brain don't. Oh, getting back to this rice. I used to, jasmine rice. I used to eat this when I worked out and I was very healthy. It's supposed to be very easy to digest, and that's why a lot of people that work out eat this rice. So I'm going to eat that. The other day I had some Progresso. It's sort of like a minestrone soup. If you know what that is, it's tomato sauce, which that wasn't a good idea. Beans, little noodles, corn, not a good idea. Anyway, so I thought I would make the rice and then just put very little soup on it just to give it. And then, of course, you can have anything with extra virgin olive oil. For years and years and years, I always had extra virgin oil, every meal. And then for some reason I stopped. I don't know why. Granted, it's not the best brand. This brand, Walmart brand, the Great Value brand, what is this? One pint, 1 full ounce, 17 full ounces, and yada, yada, yada. Used to be $3 and change. Now it's almost $6. Might as well say $6 because Carolina has the highest taxes. They tax you on everything. If you have gas, they charge. And I don't mean the gas that you pump. I mean the gas. It's crazy. When we go to, now, many of you know, but many of you may not know, we live in an apartment. When we go get our tags, they charge us for property tax. We don't own a home. It's crazy. Crazy. That's why a lot of people, even though North Carolina is beautiful in some parts, they try to stay in the Georgia. I don't know about Tennessee. Tennessee is a big, well, depending where you go. I've only been there a few times, and every time we got lost. So we don't go to Tennessee. We always just hang out in Murphy. Excuse me. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back. Let me know, comments below, how you guys held up on the hurricane. Okay? I want to tell you something funny. The other day, hubby went to Walmart, of course, and he's like, I found this in the bottom of the bag. Now, we always take our own bags, and it's the reason I'm pointing over there, because that's where they are. They're supposed to be in the car, but hubby doesn't always cooperate. What I say. Anyways, he says, I found this in the bag. Oh my God. You know how it's been at least 6 months, if not longer, since I bought this. And I thought, I lost it. I thought maybe I didn't put it in the bag. I was really, really disappointed because I wanted to try this color. It's sort of like some kind of greenish color. See me shaking? Anyways, I love this brand, Sinful Colors it's called. Walmart doesn't carry it. Here, let me do the makeup thing. Walmart does not carry this, but our Ingles does. Our Ingles is sort of like a Publix. And it's only $1.98, but it works great. So I was very disappointed in that because not all the time we go to Ingles. We go to Walmart because it's cheaper. Yes, I'd share that with you. You know, I still didn't find my book. I'm going to look again in my little I'll show you what I'm talking about because there's a name that you call it, but of course the brain. I'll be back. So this is what I'm talking about. What do you call this? It lifts up. I don't want to lift it up because I got all my water and I don't want it to go. But in here, let's just do it now. Let's do it together. Let's all, fingers crossed. Here we go. Michelle's mess. Here, let me fix you. Maybe I could put you a little bit. There's Bella. She doesn't like when I do this. She gets very nervous. Can you see me a little better? See, I got this on top of it, and it'll go blip. Maybe it's, no. It's not in there. I put this on top of it. Actually, somebody was moving out one of these apartments probably a year ago now. And we didn't have a coffee table. And I always wanted one of these. And it was free. So I couldn't resist. Plus, I mean, basically, you can use it for a casket if you needed to. That's what I told hubby. I said, you could just put me in there. Just kidding. Just kidding. So in here, I've got pictures. So I kind of switch them out. There's some that I have to redo. There's some I don't like. I mean, it's pretty big in here. Every time I see penguins, is it a penguin? I don't have my glasses on. No, that's a goat, Michelle. I thought that was a penguin. Oh boy. Got the new calendar. Just stuff. Somebody said to me, Michele, why don't you start selling your paintings? If anybody is interested in any of my paintings, I'll be happy to sell them. The thing is, I only have PayPal. So I have a little over 1,000 subscribers. But now I need 5,000, I need 4,000 watch hours. With your help, we can do it. So if you're like cleaning or bored, you don't have to watch, just put my videos on, clean your house or read a book, and that'll help me out a lot. So with those watch hours, that means I get more perks. Like then I could maybe set up a store where I could sell my art. But for now, the only thing I have is PayPal. So that would, unless the only other thing is if I really, really trust you, I'll send you the painting. See, I don't want to do a check because paper trail. So that would be the only real, well, PayPal is a paper trail too. I mean, I'm not going to sell my paintings for over $100, that's for sure. Say like a 9x12. A 9x12 is, let's see, what is a 9x12? I think this is a 9x12. Yep, this is a 9x12. This is not finished. I haven't been doing a lot of acrylics lately. I've been I haven't even been painting because haven't been feeling good, so that's the reason why I've been doing a lot of paintings. I've been doodling, but not really painting anything. So this is a 9 by 12. You could turn it this way, or this way, or this way, or this way. And I will varnish it if you want me to. So varnishing is $25 extra. And I'll show you what I use. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't even used it yet. It's Krylon, because they suggest that don't varnish your paintings until you sell them. Because if you want to take pictures, it glares a lot. I'm actually going to keep saying I need hubby's help because I don't want to inhale this, even though I have a mask. I did use, like this painting. This painting is also a 9 by 12. This is one of the Art Sherpers painting when we did the April challenge. This one I used the wax, and the wax you can use for watercolor and acrylic. I have to do another coat. Now they said on the wax, the more coats you put on, the more shinier it'll get. It's like waxing a car. I'm trying to see if there's a glare. Very slightly. Very slightly. Anyways, let's get back to the Krylon. It's Krylon and it's a spray. Non-yellowing, protection from oil, acrylic, watercolor, keeps it fresh, acid-free, allows easy rework, free from impurities. So, if you're interested in that, that's $25 extra. Say, I really hate to get rid of this painting, but I will. And see, it also depends where you live. If you live out of the country, I don't know how much that would cost to ship. I know Florida, I shipped my niece a pretty big painting. It was like 16 by 20. That was quite a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And actually, hubby took it to the post office for me. And he said it was like $12. So I don't know how much it would be now because, you know, everything's gone up. Let me hang this back on the wall. So it's something to think about. I'm not pressuring anybody, please believe me. But if you say, hey, I want to see such and such picture, can you show it to me? I'll be more than happy to show it to you. That's all. So all my paintings are for sale. We got that out of the way. I just don't push it because that's me. That's me. And I don't think they're in here. So this was, most of these are from the Art Sherper 31-day challenge, April. This was on abstract. And that's when I found out I really love abstract. My two favorite abstract paintings are, not this one, but I just wanted to show you this one. It's purple. No, I don't think it's in here. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me go through that. Are these two. These, I'm not taking you off the tripod because it's wonky. These two are my favorite. So this one, you could turn it any which way. But it's supposed to be the explosion of the earth. So that's my interpretation of the explosion of the earth. I love these two guys because it looks like they're dancing. And this one, don't really remember, an abstract landscape. Kind of looks like, not Colorado, Michele. Anyways, so I love these. What I was getting at is I really love these two. I'm just hanging them back on the wall because I don't want them getting mixed up with all this other stuff. Okay, you guys were my witness. It's not in here. So we're just going to leave it as it is. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please say, what is she talking about? I'm talking about I lost a paper. No, not a paper. A magazine. Yeah, it was a paper. And I had some poems in it and some passwords and some important stuff. And now it's gone. So let me get this mess straightened out and I'll be back. Okay, I think we're going to sit in the living room today. Although I feel a little low, not low as in low, but maybe if I sit on this pillow. Is that better? Before I forget, I was watching YouTube, as I do, and these girls came up. It's two girls. They're both survivors, thrivers. They're young. It's sort of like the patient story. In that platform, they also do podcasts, but it's called Thriver's Way. So if you're interested, look up Thriver's Way. I was really intrigued and inspired by them. Like I said, even though they're younger, and I know most of you are my age, but it was inspiring. And I've always been a positive person. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Always. But it seemed through my 65 years, I hate even saying that. I don't even know what's going to happen in November, because November is my birthday and I'm going to be 65. I'm going to stay at 65. So I was watching them. Very inspiring. Oh, so what I was saying, I've always been a positive person. Always tried to turn a positive into a negative. And I still do. They found out that being positive, that's like your biggest doctor, basically. If you keep telling yourself, maybe I don't have cancer, it wouldn't be a great one, but I am healed. I am healed. Cancer, go away. You get my drift. You could say whatever you want to say. That just popped in my head. There's a good chance that either you will stay stable or you won't have cancer. I've heard many stories that somebody had stage 4 cancer and then they went to get their 6-month CAT scan and they didn't see anything. I would love to be one of those persons, and I'm sure many of you would love to be that person. But then I always think of the reality side. I don't know, I guess maybe as you get older, you think, okay, let's get down to earth and think reality, Michele. And with my mother, not my stepmother, both of them actually. Well, I knew my stepmother was passing because she had dementia and I watched her decline, but my mother went so fast. I mean, I was supposed to be there that day, and if I was, my ex-husband, my son, we would have all been, because he was that crazy. And like I said, my mother's best friend, Helena was her name, she was psychic. She told my mom, Phyllis, get out, he's going to hurt you. Oh, he's not going to hurt me. So I'm a true believer in psychics. Okay, let's see what I have written down. Talk about health insurance. Miracular testing is what when I keep saying they're going to test my DNA. Miracular testing. The oncologist keeps saying, I'm going to test you for miracular testing. I wish he was maybe a little more honest with me. And he did say to set up for treatment, which means chemotherapy. But why don't you just say it? Hey, setting you up for miracular testing because I think you're going to need chemotherapy. I know they do it for a living, and they see many, many bad things, and probably good things too. Anyways, I don't know how we got down that rabbit hole, but molecular, Michele, testing is what. Actually, Tuesday I go get my CAT scan with contrast this time, and let's see what else. And then Friday I go to find out what's happening. I'm not even going to say it, but I'll say it anyway. Still haven't heard from the surgeon, and I'm sure that's because of he wants me to get this CAT scan with contrast. So, found 2 new things to help me with you. Oh, and Samuel B. Lee. I think he does mostly shorts. He's phenomenal. If you want to really get in a good mindset, check him out. I just found him yesterday on YouTube. And a lot of you keep saying there's this doctor. I don't know what doctor, because I don't have the time to write it down. So if you know what doctor they're talking about, I'm sure he's on YouTube. It talks about cancer and how to heal it. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below how your family is doing, health-wise and mental. 2, I've always wanted, I have this note here because I tried through Facebook to get someone in my father's age range that was in the Navy and the Korean War, but no one ever reached out to me. But I was just watching the news. Actually, hubby was, and I'm forced to watch the news because there's this big TV here. But it was very interesting because they were interviewing a man in his 95, my father's age, who was in the Korean War, but then he switched over to the Army. But they have they said, if you know someone that you would like to honor, so I'm going to reach out to them because I think it would be so cool. My father doesn't think it's no big deal. He's like, that was the right thing to do, so I did it. It's no big deal. When people say, thank you for your service, sir, he's like, it's not a big deal. The other thing he talks a lot about is, I'll never forget, we're on this ship, and he worked at the store, and they told him, get all food overboard. And he's like, what? All food overboard? This is good food. Do it now. Do it now. He's like, I'll never forget that. And here's these people on the beach, and they were trying to swim to get the food, but I'm sure by the time they got to it, it sunk, because we're talking Navy, big ship, way out at sea in Korea. So, He says, I'll never forget that. He said, why did they have to do it? It was all government. Well, we won't go government way. Because we don't speak politics here. That's hubby's job. And that's the big reason why I bought those 2 microphones. I'm still going to work on it. Sorry, I'm itching my eye. Because I read there's something in your phone. And if you have a microphone, let me know. Did you have to do something to your phone? I'm just not very tech savvy, and I know I keep saying it, but I need a computer. Because there's so many things I can't do. Anyways, maybe Daddy will buy me one for Christmas. I keep hitting it to him. And they have gone down a lot. So prayers. Let me get my prayer book. Prayers, good vibes, good juju. Nanny and the Moose are doing phenomenal. I don't know if you, I suggested that you check them out. They're doing great. Moosey finally came to terms that he might have to wear that big collar for the rest of his life. Poor guy. So we're going to keep sending my healing angels to Moosey and to Paul in Perth. I'm so glad you're home, Paul. I'm so glad you're home. Stacy, she needs healing angels and strength to carry on with her chemotherapy. And anybody that was in the line of this hurricane, I've been through hurricanes pretty much all my life because I'm a Florida native. So for me, hurricanes, no big deal, you know. But when I saw the picture, the parameter of this hurricane, it was like, I've never seen one that big. It covered the whole state of Florida. And as we're speaking, my Florida family, friends, mostly friends, keep popping up. Are you okay? Are you okay? And I did write yesterday on Facebook that I was okay. Because they keep saying I know they keep saying on the news that Western North Carolina got hit real bad. But like I said, it just jumped, skipped, hopped, whatever you want to say, right over us. Thank you. And Dad. Dad lives about 20 minutes away. Now, I'm curious because he lives on a mountain and his little community goes sort of like this. And down there is a pond. And that gets flooded really fast with a lot of rain. So hopefully he can get over that. He's got 4-wheel drive, but I don't know if 4-wheel drive is going to help with rain. I'm not too familiar with 4-wheel drive, so I don't know how that works. I know you can go through mud, but rain, you got to worry about your brakes, right? And Mary and her family, they still need prayers. So if you need prayers or good juju, or you want me to send my healing angels your way, let me know in the comments below. Let me see where we're at, because we're at 33 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed our little chit chat. I can't think of anything else. I really haven't been doing much, just trying to heal this angry stomach. It's like one day I think I'm doing good and the next day not so good. But it'll be good. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. With my horse pills, it's all going to be good. All right, guys, I love you. Let me know. I know a lot of you comment on my background, and I appreciate that very much. But I thought we'd do a little chit-chat on my old couch. I guess that's all I have for today. I love you guys. Stay strong, because we are all stronger together. Are you ready? Catch it.